Yes, sure, boy, by Sensei, aka Wicked Vibes, yeah, and I'm about to show you my mixing process. Let's go there. So, basically, this is FL Studio. Let me just play the beat for your. Wicked Vibes, that's basically the vibe of the beat though. So let's go. Basically first I start with my channel rack. I double click on any track, like this green side on any track, and just double click on it for just one time. So it marks all the tracks, and come to your mixer, and like you can route every track on the mixer direct, just to arrange it on for you. So just go here and like click on channel routing and route selected channel starting from this track basically, or you can just press shift Ctrl L, it will give you the same purpose. So basically I balanced the beat here, and this is just my faders, just arranging my faders to balance up the beat. Let me go through the balanced beat and show you the effect I added inside most of the stuff I used. Okay, this is my snare. There's nothing on my snare, there's nothing on my pot, there's nothing on my on my metal pack. I don't really use to add so many things. I just pick a good sounding instruments. That's just what I do. So yeah, I added the reverb on this, and this is convolutional reverb. It's basically, if you add convolutional reverb, if you load up convolutional reverb, it's going to show you like this. That's the impulse. It's going to show you the wet and the dry. It's going to show you. But if you go a step further, you can actually EQ your reverb. So that's what I did here. I just EQ'd the reverb here. Just EQ'd it. That's all. Yeah. So basically, I added some EQ on my kick just to cut out the low end, and the low end, the ear can actually not hear lesser than 30 hertz. Yeah, it's only dogs and maybe other animals that can hear maybe like 10 hertz or 5 hertz, and maybe them dolphins or like dogs and stuff like that. But human can't, and we cannot hear anything higher than like 18,000 hertz. 18,000 hertz. So basically, I just rounded up the 30 and all the 20, maybe 20, 10 hertz out, cut it off from my kick. That's what I did there. What again? Basically, Q here again, cut off. This is like a conga, a tom, kind of a tom, doom, doom, tom. So I cut off the low side of the tom here. Again, this is your normal reverb again. I added it on the hi-hat. Again, this is stereo shaper. Okay, now my stereo shaper, what I wanted to achieve for this 101 African shakers was I wanted it to have more stereo width in the stereo field. So basically I added them stereo shaper. Stereo shaper, this is what stereo shaper looks like. The preset I had added on the stereo shaper is stereo 3. That's just basically what I did. That's all, and I left it like that. It's the same thing. That's what I left it as, stereo 3. So nothing here. Okay, I added reverb on this. Nothing here. Okay, I added the delay. The way it delays. Yeah, just used stereo effect on ZTV. That's all. Shakers. nothing I added on it, and this is my signature. Okay, so firstly, I used to add my drums to, I used to send my drums to a drum bus. This is my drum bus. What I add on my drum bus is my virtual mix rack. That's my VMR. So I go for the presets. That's Go for preset drums. I go for drum bus stick. That's what I go for, and I increase the shimmer and the thickness more, and I increase the mix and reduce my threshold small. That's basically what I do. You can get VMR from Slate Digital, and I downloaded it from Get It into PC.com, stuff like that. This is VMR. This is VTM. VTM2 is a tape machine from Slate to Slate Digital. I got it from Get It on PC.com too. So what I do here on VTM is basically I reduce the bar alignment. It's always on 0, so I reduce it to like -3 or stuff like that. Stereo -2. Anyone that suits you. I play with the volume of the VTM basically, and that's what I route all my drums to. I routed all my drums to this track. So how to route drums to the track? This is the drum track to the output, and this is drums routing all my drums to. So if I want to route, how to route? This is all your tracks are always routed to the master track. So if you want to route to the drum track, you can just go click on that track, and then just go to this downside and click on it. That's, you have routed this to this drum track, and it's still routed to the master track. So what I do is I now click on this up stuff and remove it, so it's just only routed to the drum track. This is not drum, so that this is not a drum stuff. So basically I'm going to unroute it. So that's how to route. So basically I've gone through all the tracks here, and including my drum track. So I routed all my drums to this track here. Basically that's it. This is not routed here. Okay, so if you go through, those are routing to my drum track. Okay, and on my mix bus I have VBC FG Gray. That's a compressor from Slate Digital. You can also get it in the website I told you earlier on. I just go click on this and I go to thick mix. That's the preset I use, thick mix. On Ozone 9 equalizer, I cut out anything less than 30 Hz and 18,000 Hz, and I put I increase I used to give my beat body so that you would really hear the creep spinners in what I'm doing. That's just basically what I did there. The Ferric TDS is a saturator. So the preset I use there is mix blue. That's what I do. It's just a saturator. It gives it the analog feel. I also use black box, this one, but I don't really, sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't, but it's a saturator too. It gives it that this digital saturator, it gives it that feel too. It gives it type of color. I use my tape machine, another tape machine on my mix bus. That's my Karma tape. I really love this tape machine. And shout out to Waves. It's from Waves, Karma tape. I use the presets clean and open. That's what I do. So coming up to my my mastering bus, that's my master track. That's what I use. I use this as my mixing bus. I use this as a mastering bus. So I put a multi-band compressor on it, and the preset I use is mastering 2 4 dB. just leave it, and I off the limiter. It's always on when you, yeah, it's always on when you put it there. So I really off the limiter here, put it off, and frontier is what I add next. Add next is basically a limiter. So this is a limiter. It gives you that loud stuff. That is very loud. I just really love it though. Just really love it. And youlean loudness meter. It's what I used to check my LUFS for, basically YouTube, for Spotify, it's for any distribution platform online, maybe even AudioMac and stuff like that. So basically this is try to use your ears to like differentiate the good from the bad. I really like this for my sound, I really don't like this for my sound. So it's not about the plugins you add, it's just about how you use the plugins basically. And it's not the same thing that you must use on your own mixing boss and your own mixing style, stuff like that. It may be completely different, but we just achieve the same goal. The same goal is just basically to sound nice and sound fresh. That's just what it is. It's Wicked Vibes here, and I'm giving you my mixing and mastering secrets. Peace out. Wicked Vibes.